Have you ever wondered if you're truly making the most of your pension savings in the UK? It's a question many don't ask, but what if you're leaving money on the table without even realizing it? Could there be ways you're not aware of to boost your income and secure a comfortable future? The truth is, pension drawdown isn't as simple as just taking your money out when you need it. There are strategies that could make a huge difference. David here, and today, I'm going to share something you may not know about your pension drawdown. You see, most people believe that the moment they retire, their pension savings should start coming out in predictable chunks. But what if I told you that there are smarter, often overlooked ways to manage your pension that could make your savings last longer and help you live more comfortably? But here's the real kicker: what if you could stretch those pension funds far beyond what you thought possible? Wouldn't it be amazing to make your savings last through the years without the constant worry of running out of money? It sounds too good to be true, right? Yet, it's happening for many pensioners who are using a few simple, proven techniques. The question is, why aren't more people doing this? Could it be that you're missing out on key strategies that could help you maximize your pension drawdown? Stick with me, David, as I dive into these lesser-known tricks and tips that could change everything for you. There are so many myths surrounding pension drawdown. What if the advice you've been following isn't the best for your unique situation? Imagine if one simple adjustment could drastically increase the amount you have access to over the years. So, what's the next step you should take to make sure you're not leaving money behind? Are you truly taking full advantage of what's available to you? Don't click away just yet, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do to secure your future and make the most of your hard-earned savings. Let's get into it, and if you're ready to find out how to make your pension work harder for you, hit that subscribe button now. Trust me, you'll want to hear what's coming next. As we dive into today's topic about pension drawdown in the UK, you're likely wondering, is there a way to make your savings work harder for you? When it comes to managing your pension pot, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by all the options. Many people don't realize that pension drawdown could be one of the most powerful ways to ensure you make the most of your retirement savings. So, how do you actually go about it? Well, the first step is understanding exactly what pension drawdown is and how it works. This is something that could dramatically impact your finances for the rest of your life. Pension drawdown allows you to access your pension savings while keeping the money invested, which is different from annuities where your savings are used to buy a guaranteed income for life. With drawdown, you can take out as much or as little as you like. While this flexibility sounds great, it comes with its own challenges, and knowing how to use it effectively is key. If you withdraw too much too soon, you risk running out of money, which is the last thing anyone wants when it comes to their hard-earned savings. One of the most common questions people ask about pension drawdown is, how do I decide how much to take out? It sounds like an easy question, but it's actually something that requires careful planning. You want to make sure you're not taking out too much and leaving yourself vulnerable in the future. You'll need to calculate how much you'll need to cover your living expenses for the year, but also ensure that you're leaving enough for your savings to continue growing. When done right, pension drawdown can allow you to benefit from the market's long-term growth while also giving you access to the funds you need now. Another crucial aspect of pension drawdown is understanding how your withdrawals can impact your tax situation. Unlike an annuity where you lock in a fixed income, pension drawdown means you're in control of how and when you take the money. That gives you flexibility, but it also means you need to be mindful of the tax implications. Pension withdrawals are taxed as income, and depending on how much you withdraw in a given year, you could end up in a higher tax bracket. This is why many retirees choose to take out their pension funds slowly, in a way that keeps them within a lower tax band. Now, let's talk about something else that many people overlook when they are withdrawing from their pension: the importance of diversifying your investments. As you start taking money from your pension pot, you don't want to simply leave it in cash, which could be eroded by inflation over time. Instead, you want to make sure that your pension savings are still working for you, even in retirement. This means investing in a range of assets: stocks, bonds, real estate, and even alternative investments. Diversification helps spread risk and can lead to better long-term returns. However, the strategy you use will depend on your risk tolerance and how long you expect your retirement to last. When it comes to making the most out of your pension drawdown, another key point is ensuring that your withdrawals are aligned with your long-term financial goals. Retirement is a time when you should be thinking about maintaining your standard of living while also preparing for any future healthcare needs. There's a fine balance between enjoying your life today and planning for tomorrow, and your pension drawdown strategy plays a huge role in striking that balance. It's important to have a plan in place for how much you'll need to withdraw each year, taking into account inflation and the potential for unforeseen expenses down the line. Many people also ask about the right time to start drawing from their pension. Generally, pension pots are designed to be accessed at age 55 or older, but you don't have to start drawing down immediately when you reach that age. Some people choose to leave their pension untouched for a few more years to give their investments time to grow. For others, the need to access their pension may come sooner, and in these cases, it's crucial to develop a strategy that will allow you to withdraw the funds without compromising your future financial stability. If you're not sure whether to start drawing from your pension or wait a bit longer, it's always a good idea to speak with a financial advisor who can provide guidance based on your specific situation. Another important consideration when using pension drawdown is the option to pass on your pension savings to your beneficiaries. One of the key advantages of pension drawdown is that your money stays invested, which means it can continue to grow, even as you're withdrawing from it. If you don't use up all your pension funds during your lifetime, they can be passed on to your children, grandchildren, or anyone you choose, often with little to no tax penalty. This is a great feature for those who want to leave a legacy for their loved ones, but it also means that it's important to keep an eye on the growth of your investments, even in retirement. Of course, as much as pension drawdown offers flexibility and control, it's not without risks. The value of your pension pot can fluctuate based on the performance of your investments. If the markets perform poorly, you may end up withdrawing more than your pension is worth, which could lead to a shortfall. That's why it's so important to have a well-thought-out plan in place, one that takes into account not just how much you need to live on, but also how much risk you're willing to take with your investments. Having a diversified portfolio is one way to manage this risk, but even then, it's important to monitor your investments regularly and make adjustments if needed. In summary, pension drawdown in the UK offers retirees a great deal of flexibility, but it requires careful planning. If you're not careful with your withdrawals, you could find yourself running out of money sooner than expected. On the other hand, if you take a strategic approach to pension drawdown, considering tax implications, investment strategies, and long-term goals, you can make your pension pot work harder for you and ensure that you enjoy a comfortable, worry-free retirement. If you're unsure where to start, or you'd like help navigating the complexities of pension drawdown, it's always a good idea to seek advice from a qualified financial advisor. With the right strategy in place, you can confidently enjoy your retirement years, knowing that your pension is working for you. When considering pension drawdown, one important aspect to remember is the flexibility it offers. Unlike fixed annuities, where you lock in an income, pension drawdown allows you to adjust your withdrawals based on your needs. But flexibility comes with responsibility. It's important to be cautious, especially in the early years, to ensure you're not depleting your savings too quickly. The key is balance, withdrawing just enough to maintain your lifestyle, but not so much that you risk running out of funds in the future. Another factor to keep in mind is the potential for investment growth. Your pension remains invested, meaning it can grow over time, but it's essential to ensure your investment choices are aligned with your risk tolerance. Over time, taking calculated risks can benefit you, but you must ensure you're not exposed to excessive volatility that could impact your pension pot. As always, reviewing your strategy annually with a financial advisor can keep you on track.